The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The 1130 Podcast and 1130 Entertainment presents Beyond 1130.
All right. Yo, what it do, everybody, man? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Welcome everyone back to another episode of Beyond 1130, you guys, man. Yes, episode 7. We back at it. Appreciate everyone definitely tuning in and rocking with us, man. I apologize about last week. Last Thursday we was out, man. No episode last Thursday, but we back at it this week. It was a long day yesterday, so I was just like, man, I'm not about to come back in here and rush and put everything together though. But I was looking forward to having our group chat and doing a damn thing. But we back at it this Thursday, you guys. Like I said, episode 7 of Beyond 1130. We are live here on Facebook, YouTube, you guys, man. Make sure you hit the like button down below, follow, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, man, so you're gonna be notified. All right, man, now that's out the way, we're gonna get into the show. We're gonna have some fun, man. It's Thursday. It's Beyond 1130. We're gonna bring on the crew. First and foremost, I'm gonna bring on the beautiful, the lovely Chanel. What's going on?
What's happening? Doing good. Messed up my shoulder this week, so like I don't know what I did to it, but you know, we're gonna figure it out though.
Yeah.
Pain meds and all. It's probably just some old people shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some old people shit. Okay, I get it. Hey, I appreciate it. We back at it, of course. Also, you guys, the lovely Harley. What's going on? I'm about to say Chanel all over again. Harley, what's going on?
Man, being called Chanel. That's a beautiful.
Well, thank you.
But no, hey y'all, it's been a good week.
Hey, that's what's up. We back at it, man. We about to talk our shit, and we can't talk our shit with the guy who talks his shit, man. For real, the host of the Beeline, ENT, my guy Brian B. What it do, my guy?
What up, y'all? What's going on?
What's going on? All right, Thursday been going on, man. I said we wasn't here last week, and I apologize about that, but yo, we back at it, and
sometimes we be tired.
Yeah,
I took a break too. I didn't even do my other show last week. I said, "Oh, we ain't doing it." All right, fuck it, I ain't doing anything.
Yeah,
I didn't even do my other show last week.
Because I mean, we talked about that before, like doing the social media thing and the podcast, and like, it's work. It's work, right?
Work
and stuff. Like, because I've had to incorporate, doing clips and doing editing, and I'm still learning how to edit, so it's a little longer, and stuff like that. And trying to put stuff out on a regular basis and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of work while I try to run my business, while I try to see clients, while I try to do billing, so another happy wear and all that. But I've never been so happily tired.
Yeah.
It's definitely rewarding.
It is rewarding, and it is happy tired too. But man, like if I don't give a second to myself, I be mad, and unless I get myself together, I'll be like, damn, I ain't put the clip out like I want to. Damn, I'm behind. Like I usually have a schedule how I want to do it, but it is good to just back up for a minute, take a little break, excuse me. Because we took him to the doctors last Thursday, and man, it was a long day, I tell you that. And I was like, yo, man, I'm at the same time I'm trying to put everything, get the links and everything together at the doctor's appointment, trying to pay attention. I was already late, so I was just like, oh my goodness, this day is just kicking my ass. But yeah, podcasting or just it's just like a job, especially when you trying to put everything out and stuff, and you feel like you get half the reward. I don't want to say reward, but half the can't even find the right word though. You get half of it back. You just feel like you putting all into it at times though. Whether you're editing or posting clips or whatever. So yeah, it's a grind.
Yeah. But and I think it has to be something that you enjoy doing, because you're right. You're not gonna get the feedback that you're looking for, and everybody not gonna watch. Some people gonna watch and not comment, and everybody know how the stuff work. But they still
that's a whole nother reason. Like, you're starting to see people are flooding this industry, man. People are finding out that this is a form of opportunity. Like you can literally sit back and become famous. You look at Logan Paul, you look at shit, you look at the damn Catch Me Outside girl over there being one of the bad kids from Maury, and now she fucking famous. We was just talking about her last time, not having too much money. She's bored already at like 20 years old. So it's like it's a flooded market. It's a flooded market, and at this point, people are willing to kind of risk anything and do anything. So it's hard to kind of have, like you were saying, Charmel, like, you know, any kind of substance with this shit, and not sell yourself out trying to be a clown or follow trends. Like, you know, genuine people, it's
a lot of people that's selling themselves out and going with the trends. I think it was a lady who blew up on TikTok, I believe, and she was doing like the NPC Joan, or where like she was repeating shit out the, doing whatever it was. And after then, it was like motherfuckers was just saying how she was doing it and how much she made, and then everybody just started doing it. It's just like you just gotta hop on a trend or whatever like that, or sort of do something goofy, basically. You know, especially from a male perspective, you definitely, if you ain't funny and if you ain't like, I don't want to say top notch, like if you ain't you ain't handsome, funny, or some other shit, or really telling like a story, then you can forget about it. You gonna have to bust your ass a little bit more harder than the person, you know, sort of next to you or in front of you. You know, but from a woman perspective, we was just talking about that shit right before we started the show, how, you know, like Brian, man, putting together, you know, funny clips. Oh, okay, you know, but podcast related, you know, but a woman get up there, damn, big titties. Oh,
and it's not even their fault. It's not their fault that men are just like fucking animals, and then we just men, titties, like,
but it's also
out of it.
And we you know, us men, we are animals. See ass, see titties, we all over it. But at the same token, though, but at the same token, though, it's like even when you, I ain't gonna say you. Even when you don't have that animalistic, you know, in you at that moment or whatever, it's just, you know, their agenda. Oh, let me get on camera. I gotta show some cleavage. I know what to do, and I know how to get it done. You know, I know these dudes gonna be animals and shit like that, but like they got a little bit, you know,
You know, it's also interesting because, like I said, this is a path that I've chosen. Like I personally, you know, if I can, I want to make this like, you know, what I do for the rest of my life. Like I want to try to just be in some form of entertainment to where I can stay there. I don't give a fuck if I'm hosting at a club. I don't care what it is. But you know, I've also faced facts like, you know, there are going to be some things I got to deal with. I got to, you know, lose some weight and, you know, work on my appearance and make sure that I'm not just like raggedy. I wake up every morning and I take a shower, do my thing, starting to do my hair, like put my jewelry on and shit. Like I'm trying to take myself more seriously, because if I'm expecting people to take me more seriously, I have to give that shit back too. So I understand that also. So it is a game, yo.
In this industry, a lot of people don't want to take themselves seriously. A lot of people want to just show up and it just happen. And it's like, no, you have to literally walk the lifestyle.
That's for anything that you do. Anything that you do.
So the figure. So basically, fake it till you make it, kind of, or just
you should always fake it till you make it.
I don't think it's really faking though, because if you believe this thing and you keep saying it to yourself over and over again, and you believing it, like you're gonna
just show up in the job you want. Like my mom used to say, show up dressed like the job you want. So I'm gonna show up as a superstar because that's what I want to be. And eventually, at one point, I ain't gonna have to adjust once y'all all up on me and the cameras and stuff, because I already walk around with the hand.
Right.
Not today, but no. Like if you know what you want, you show up as that person.
You're
Don't
right.
show up as the motherfucker who want to be them, because you still number two at that point. Every day I walk out the door, like that's it. I'm walking onto a runway, because one day the stuff that I sit here and make with y'all gonna be on runways, and I'm gonna be ready.
Thank you.
Hey, that's the type of mentality you gotta have, though, right there. Definitely. All right, you guys, man, we're going to get into it, man. We're going to have some fun, talk our shit here. on this week's episode of Beyond 1130, man. We're gonna get into some father topics, man, and also some child support. Basically, we're gonna sort of blend these two topics in together and just chat with it though. But it was a video that we're gonna talk more about fathers after this video. But it was a video, we sent around in a group chat here beyond 1130, and it's definitely something my man Brian shared, and I'm gonna let Brian sort of take it away though here on this one though, about the lady talking crap about child support though. About how she get child support, but only spend $500 on her 7 kids, I believe it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, listen, bro. I mean, it's a conversation that I think a lot of people can have. As far as child support as a whole, it's a broken system, yo. It's a fucking completely broken system.
Yes.
And not to excuse the piece of shit ass dads who are out there just making babies, not taking care of them, and everything like that. But at the same time, if you think about it, the dads who are doing everything they're supposed to, or at least as much as they can, and still being there, we getting the punishment for the niggas who just completely vanish.
Absolutely.
And it's getting ridiculous. And these women are definitely, their self-entitlement is fucking growing on a level of insanity. And you want to know something? It has something to do with everything that we've been talking about so far, with being able to put on a cute t-shirt and getting a million fucking views every time they do wipe their ass correctly or incorrectly. Yo, this shit is making these girls.
Real talk.
This shit is making these women in a pedestal that, number one, a lot of them don't fucking deserve.
Right.
But it's getting really bad, man, with the irrational mental state that a lot of these fucking people are starting to have for themselves. I'm getting $5,000 in child support, and it's not enough. I should be able to spend it on cars and nails. And are you fucking insane? Like, I don't even understand. These are conversations at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's really bad, man. People have really warped fucking mentalities, and it's starting to bleed into reality. And that's why everything has been fucking insane lately.
Yeah.
There's no boundaries, man. I have passionate conversations like this because, honestly, I don't want to hear no bullshit. I'm tired of fucking siding with everybody. I'm being honest. Like, I live in this motherfucker. I'm super down to earth. I ain't the most, whatever, nigga, whatever, but I'm not blind, yo. People need to wake the fuck up. Your accommodation needs to start being second on the back burner, and reality needs to start getting faced in this motherfucker, because people tripping, yo. Straight up. People tripping.
I definitely agree. Like,
and then people also just pretend to be tripping. Like, a lot of people, they know what's going on, and we live in a day and age where attention is currency. So if I'm going to get on the internet and I'm going to tell you something that I know is going to make you be angry about it and call me all kinds of names, well, all press is good press. And just make sure my name right, because that's
true too.
My money and my engagement.
Yeah, this is true. And I
watch
do it all the time.
Bullshit.
And I get annoyed, like on TikTok, if I scroll and somebody's saying something dumb, and I look at the comments and I'm like, why y'all entertaining it?
Yeah.
Because comments drive the algorithm.
Check this out. But here's the thing, and we've done this. We've had these conversations in the past too, where we've watched the videos where the woman goes to the restaurant with the guy on the first date, and he's over there. Here, I buy my kids 10 meals also and shit. Yeah, absolutely. Like, a lot of that shit is for film and entertainment purposes, and it is meant to and get you all riled up and blow their shit up, of course. But here's the bad thing. That's an example of some shit that's really happening. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's why it matters. Like, they're just acting out a fucking true life event scene.
Life, but then we also just think about movies like The Matrix or Who Cloned Tyrone. It's like there are gonna always be sheeple. There are always gonna be people who gotta wait. And I understand being frustrated with them. I even understand calling them out just to make sure that there is knowledge of the situation. But other than that, I do remain unmoved by it. It's like, okay, you're an idiot.
That, man. I'm tired of the bullshit. I can't even lie anymore. I'm tired. The way the world has changed. Like, shit that I do on a regular, even from, like I said, even homeschooling, even like we're talking right now with we haven't even gotten into like the video yet, But just Trey said, take it away. So fuck it, I'm gonna take it away. This lady over here, bragging and boasting how, I got my child's child support. Who are you guys to say what I should do with it? No, what do you mean? Who are you guys? If this is the conversation, how are the courts allowing shit like this to happen? Like, how is it not a fucking rule that, hey, if you're getting $5,000 a month, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on.
And from from what I know, it's not even just child support. Sometimes it's whether it's food stamps or whatever it is. Though some of these women do be trying to what the word I'm looking for, like basically trick the game or trick the system. There we go, abuse it. Yeah, come on, $5,000 though, and I think she said 7 kids though, but she only spent $500 on the 7 kids though. Like, come on though, and this ain't nothing new. This been going on obviously for decades and decades and decades, to where whether you might get a guy who just one night stand slept with a woman and just decided, what, I don't want to be a father. I'm good. Or it may have been in some situation where it was like, they had a good relationship and it ended sour. So now I put him on child support, or like I can try to get every penny worth out of the motherfucker or whatever. So and make it a business though. 7 kids though. Now how many other kids fathers you got on child support? $5,000. That's why all these women be on vacation and
condoms,
all of that
tasters and shit at the concert with the celebrities.
Yes. It's crazy.
I'm sorry to go in on women so hard right now.
No, because it's it's not.
I'm telling
y'all
it's
right
not
now, just like
deal with. I was on child support. I was on child support, and these motherfuckers, I had an amount that they were supposed to take from me. I moved down so I can make sure I was with my kid, take care of everything, do all the right shit. They put me on child support. I was trying to get 2 jobs just so I can balance out my child support for my weak ass Walmart job, and then I tried to get another job. And guess what? They took the same amount of child support from that shit. It wasn't even a difference. They would take the $400 something or whatever from one job. I get another job. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll just have all my money because I paid. Nope, they'll take that shit from that job too.
That's crazy.
$900 fucking dollars I was getting taken from me just because I had a job. And they're like, oh, just write in and tell them, you do that, and then it gets dismissed, or they don't know, and you never get that shit back. Never.
Never get it back. And it's not
wear condoms.
Yeah, that is a thing. Listen, hey,
I know that's a comedic relief from like a deep situation, but dead ass, like even right now, being when you was like sorry to go hard at women, no, you're going hard at baby mamas, and I'm not so that hasn't moved my emotions at all. And the reason being is because no matter how much fun I've had in these streets sexually, I recognize that bringing a life into this world is one of the most tender situations in this world ever. And even though I understand that these women might be under whatever scrutiny, you put yourself in this position put yourself in such a delicate position to have people comment that way on your life. Now I know people gonna comment on my life in other ways, but I am so grateful that I am nobody's biological, at least, mother, because that shit is aggressive. Like, and it doesn't matter how the relationship is with the father, because there are people who are in happily married relationships, still single mothers, because some fathers do not choose to have babies involved in that way. It's like, I'm paying the bills and I'm here, so I'm good. So it is a lot of craziness and entitlement that come from the women that lack thereof. Because I've seen both types of them. My mother was an amazing mother that grew up raising all 6 of us, never asked nobody for anything. Yeah, she was taking care of government assistance, but why would I not take advantage of government assistance?
Absolutely.
We're great. But then I also see women who mistreat the men that they have children by out of their name. I've seen both ends of it, and I think that because both of those women exist, it's important to have the conversation we having right now. So I don't think you have anything to apologize about.
I don't think so either. Because and my thing too is like the children suffer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The children suffer, especially if you don't. If your goal in motherhood is just to pop out babies and get child support, that's a problem, right? Like, why would you not want to spend all the child support money on the child? Child support, it's in the title, child support, right?
Listen,
So
bro,
like, it's not.
I
It's
can't
not
even answer
for.
for this shit anymore. The only thing I can say, like I said, I can go fucking so much deeper with this. You know, just on a conversation alone, like, you know, people wouldn't like this conversation, but I mean, you'd at least have to think about it. Like, I know men do fucked up shit. This is gonna sound fucked
And,
up. A lot of people
I want to
probably
say,
gonna even agree with me.
yeah,
Go
and I
ahead,
want to
Trey.
say one thing real fast before you finish that, and because we're not dogging women, and it's not all women that's out here, you know, putting men on child support, and it's not all men out here that's just saying, you know, yeah, it's a lot, but it's not all men, you know. So yeah, we do some fucked up shit. I just wanted to say that though, real fast.
No, yeah, and you're absolutely right. And it's like, you know, men do they shit, and here the bad thing about men is we have the option. We have the option to dip.
To walk
We
away.
have the option. You guys don't have an option. If something happens, whether or not you made a mistake, whether or not you tried and something accident, you
Exactly.
know, which is a
Right.
condom break in, or, you know, whatever the fuck, pill didn't work, whatever, shit happens for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys still don't have an option. You know,
No.
you kind of have an option, but you don't really have an option. Once
Not
it
really.
happens, it happens.
Yeah.
So that's where the biggest difference lies. Now, here's what I said. Like, a lot of people wouldn't like me for this shit. That's why, me personally, I feel like women have more of a responsibility to make sure that their ass is more covered.
I'd say we get the responsibilities from a girl. We are held responsible for how we look, what a man
That's
sees.
it.
I can wear a pair of shorts until the age 18. Trust me, the responsibility you're talking about, B, we have it. It's just every woman responds to that responsibility different. Boys all the way until they're fucking 30. Let's talk about it. If we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. Like, women have been getting responsibilities since we can move. As soon as we can move, we are responsible for the eyes of pedophiles. Don't wear shorts.
Right.
Bend over. Don't be a girl. Don't move your hips. Don't turn around.
Especially as a black girl.
Then you become 18, and then somebody wants you to be their wife, and they want you to be sexy, and they want you to know how to do all these things. But I have been taught to hate my body my whole fucking life. Now there
It's balanced, yo. It's balanced. I don't want to hear that shit anymore, bro. Fuck that bullshit. Like, if you want to be out here showing your ass and doing all the other shit that you want to do, and then try to claim victim after that, nah, fuck that. You have to understand what you opening up, yo. That's just what it is.
Because I'm speaking from exact experience.
I don't know, bro.
Where
I'm over feeling like men always. It's not our fault. It's not your fault either. Y'all can wear shorts. Y'all can do this. But if you want to walk around a certain way and present yourself in a certain way, that's how it is.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying being a little girl, 7 years old, not understanding,
sexualized,
grabbing a pair of shorts, and your mother tells you, no, you cannot wear shorts because men are looking at you. And so what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. You are agreeing with me at 7 years old, carrying the burdens of the disgusting mind of a fucking man. That's ridiculous.
But if that's what it is, that's what it is, though.
It's unfair. You are never.
It doesn't matter if it's unfair, though. But that's reality. That's reality. Men got the same shit. We can't look at y'all. I can't look your direction without you thinking I'm trying to hit on you or some shit.
But that's if somebody's wrong. Then that's a different story.
That was wrong, B. For you to bring that up without acknowledging
I don't agree with that.
My statement is ridiculous. I've never invalidated anything that you said, but you cannot invalidate what I'm saying by saying something that you said. That
I can say I don't agree with something. I can absolutely say that. I don't gotta agree with what you said.
I'm gonna ask that you listen and validate me. You have invalidated.
I don't need to validate you, though. That's the whole thing. I can completely disagree
you don't
with
have
what you're
to
saying.
validate me. I'm just stating that if you're not going to validate me, then we don't have to argue about it. You can continue to move on. I was making a statement.
Nah, this is a conversation. That's why that's what happens in a conversation. You can't just want something to work your way. That's what I'm trying to say.
I didn't say that it
it's
needs
too
to
much
work
accommodation, bro. Like that's why it should
tell
be
me what
up now.
my experience is inaccurate, and I felt like you heard me wrong.
No, you were speaking on a whole pattern of women, and what I said was, as somebody who's raising teenage daughters and stuff like that, just like you say, I do say the same thing. If the shorts are riding up your ass and they showing your butt off too much,
I'm not talking about riding up my ass.
I'm about to say she's not talking about like actually.
Girls can wear shorts. I've never heard of that in my life. Out of any of the women that I have, three nieces, mother on, I don't believe that.
That hasn't been your experience. Like I've always been a heavier girl with a big old ass, right? Exactly. And stuff. And so there was certain like 9, 10, 11, you know, people are sexualizing me, and I'm just a kid. I'm just trying to play games outside, right? And I have to be responsible because somebody else is a pervert because somebody
Bro,
wants to look at my ass.
I have to lock my door because people break in my. I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, we kind of have to understand, yo, we're born into where the fuck we at. I'm born fat as shit. What can I do? I can work out. I can take responsibility for what I have going on around me. I can't blame the world. I have to figure out how to fit into the world. Is it unfair? There's a lot of shit that we were just talking about. I'm fucking making one post, spending fucking 7 hours on it, and then posting it and not getting any reaction. While one girl can take her titties out and fucking get 1 billion views on the same shit that I did. It ain't about fair. It's about understanding where you fit in, how to make your situation better and work for you.
No,
I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand this shit.
Okay, I want to chime in real fast.
I'm sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, Dre. I'm putting fire on this motherfucker.
I've never said that the presence of the unfairness needs to be acted upon. I sit here, a woman that say that all of these things still moving around within my circumstance. Yeah. We're having a conversation, and I stated that there needs to be, like, just like you stated, that it's unfair that you doing all of that work and you getting 17 views. And I when you said that, I held a space for you. When I just said that it's unfair as a girl that I grew up being held responsible for somebody else's perverted mind, even though I still had to do it, even though I still matriculated through it. When I said that, you didn't hold space for me, and you my brother, and I didn't fuck with that.
Well, I don't lie though. I was just being honest about how I felt though.
Space for you. I'm not telling you to agree with me or what have you, but I've always held space for you. And just now, you didn't hold space for me in a situation where I didn't need you to solve a problem.
Yeah,
I was just speaking my mind, bro.
That was it. I agree, but it was. I think it was the pattern and the way in which you spoke your mind as to almost counter a thing that I needed space held for, which is what we're here for, group therapy. What I felt.
Right.
All right.
That's an unfair reality in my life. I just asked for it to be held space for. That's all.
Okay.
No. That's yeah. Nah. I understand that. I'm sitting back and I hear, both of you guys, even Chanel, but I hear Brian point of perspective, and I hear that's the second time, Harley's perspective, and I have a lot of sisters, a lot of women in my family, and of course what Harley was just saying, that I hear a lot, as far as women and stuff like that. Make sure you wear shorts under your dress. Make sure, certain things, make sure blah, 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 or whatever the case is. Because, being, from my mom, being a single mom, telling my sisters, or whether it's my aunts telling their girls, or whatever the case may be, you know how dudes are, and from, my point of perspective as a man, you feel me? Like, if I had a girl, I mean, yeah, we know it's some creeps, it's evil, but at the same token though, like, and I was just telling babe, like, I can't, like, I'm glad I got a little boy, because I don't even know what I would do if I had a little girl, you feel me? Because I know how sick and perverted, men are out here. Yes, look at, I see a fat ass walk by, I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same token, you feel me? You feel me? But at the
same, not even a man thing. That's just an attraction thing.
Yeah,
you ain't vulgar and shit.
Look. Hey, yeah, you're right. But at the same,
man, also as a grown man, you're not going to be eyeballing a 9-year-old.
Yes, you're not going to be eyeballing a 9-year-old. But at the same token, though, like like I said, I get both of you guys' perspective though. But like Harley was saying, a lot of women are taught to sort of, not, like they body, or you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, and everything like that. And then, you do get in a situation where it's like, well, damn, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Then versus to like men, yeah, we can't be just like, we can, and most of us, sort of are. I've been that way before, where it's just like, you just all overly and just perverted on a woman, where it's like, well, you knew what you wore outside, you knew you wore them booty shorts, so you getting on me because I'm looking up at your ass? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm like, that's like I always said, man.
Yeah, it's
yes, because
that's another part of it.
I'm really like, I don't like, man. I like, even I tell babe, like, wear something. If you going outside, make sure you cover your, wear like, because if women outside and they half naked, got their ass out, titties out, and they all upset because
people looking.
all the niggas got their draw. Oh, they got their draw. They got their mouth dropped and shit. Hanging. And it's like
a really good conversation, man.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you can't get upset when people are looking at something.
Yes, but but I'm like, you knew what you wore out the house, but I'm not gonna blame it all on her. But I mean, like, come on, dog, don't be, like doing the whole fucking most. Like,
like just like you were saying before.
The duality of it, right.
You really, it is a difficult. It is like this is a topic that's very difficult, man. It's because, like Harley was saying, like I completely understand what she's saying. Like you as a woman, I'm pretty sure, like I said, raising them, growing up with them, I understand. There's a caliber that you guys are expected to have. It is a caliber you're expected to have, and at the same time, you may want to have a little bit more freedom. You may not be. Listen, I had a conversation with somebody where Haley Bailey, the chick that the Little Mermaid girl, she was doing the Little Mermaid, and she had put out a video where she was eating hot dogs and she had her titties all kind of hanging out in a t-shirt. And I'm looking at it and I was like, damn, I wonder, does she understand? Like, I can see her whole chest right now shoving, hot dog dicks in her mouth. Am I sexualizing it or is it sexual? Like, I don't like it's weird. Like,
sometimes it is, bro.
I think we are naturally sexual, but I think because we have not talked about it, there is a immaturity around sexualizing. That allows a lot of bullshit. If we were a lot more mature about the fact that bodies are sexy and women are sexy, and if a man looks good, he's sexy. If we can acknowledge those things without it needing to mean an action, as a society, we would not have. I can look at a man and go, he's sexy, and keep going about my life.
Moving, right?
It's different, but sexy is so taboo. Sex is so taboo. Physicality is so taboo that when we get any bit of it, we eat it up, and it becomes just what it is, taboo. It becomes very unspoken because we don't speak about it.
Right. You want to know? I'm gonna bring up something that I think Dre may remember. I know I was doing it when I was on Warren, when I was talking on Warren show. I think Dre. I said this shit a long time ago, and I was being funny, but it's definitely real. In life, you have to cater to the stupid. Okay, cater to the stupid. Here's the thing: everything would be super awesome if everybody had the capability to have an educated way of going about everything. Everything would be perfect. Things would be so much better. We would be moving forward at a tremendous rate as far as just humanity and shit. We'd probably be fucking ancient Egyptian times or whatever they built when it was alive.
Right.
But the fact is, we have to work with the stupid. We have to work with the incomparable. You understand? Like, we have to work with the motherfuckers who they see a pretty dress, pretty dress, and then they pound their chest and go try to grab it and grab the object that they want to touch and feel and be with.
Right.
That's with everything. That's with the fucking child support we were just talking about. Literally, I'm paying $5,000 because of this asshole who doesn't want to be there, and I'm a dad. But of course, the woman's getting the benefit of it because, listen, that's just the way the shit goes. We can't individually pick out and choose. It's just one rule, one law, one common knowledge that we all have to kind of fucking exist with. And that's where it's difficult, man. Harley, just like you just said, if everybody had the capability to just fucking be able to individualize and specificate and say, hey, that person's not going to attack me if I'm wearing a short that's regulation size,
right?
Or, my ass, either one, they're going to find it attractive. Oh, I'm wearing too much makeup. I'm wearing no makeup. You hear girls say it all the time, I'm not even look good, and guys are all over me. Yeah, because everybody likes different shit.
Right.
That's why there should be a balance between, I don't need to show my ass and do everything, but I can still be sexy and be pretty and do all this shit or whatever. I don't need to put on booty shorts, but not every single outfit or a happy stack.
Or just the environment. I wear booty shorts in spaces where everybody's wearing booty shorts.
There you go.
I'm on South Beach. Everybody's naked at South Beach. I go to Ibiza. Everybody's naked in Ibiza. But I'm not going to go to one of my stepson's soccer games with my ass out. I'm not.
Ass and titties all out. All day. It was a picture. I don't know if I sent it to y'all, but it was a picture. It was a lady. She was in a thong bikini. and she was at a water park, and the caption underneath it was, "Do you think it's appropriate to go to a family water park with this outfit on?" And I never thought about it before. If I'm at the water park and I see thong peen, I'm just looking at ass. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. My kid's swimming, ain't drowning. Ass, okay, I'm cool. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Like, hey, man, do I want to be looking at this swinging ass? Got my wife here and shit. You know, you starting fights, but it's not her fault. She just showing off her body. She doing her shit. But it's a conversation. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a conversation, though.
I feel like Cabo with my girls, my cheeks is out. Unikini with my family, and I that way I have access to more than one look, and I have access to more than one aesthetic. Even as a woman, women, ladies, I urge you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a hot girl. Any of y'all who follow me know this ass be out, honey, but it be out in environments that is conducive
where it's appropriate to do
ain't
it.
nothing wrong with, look at ain't nothing wrong with that. Look at yo, Dev, what's good? What's good? My man said I got 4 kids, 3 girls, 23, 20, 17, and a boy that's 10. Out of respect, my daughter makes sure what they wearing is respectful.
All day.
Respectable. Yeah, all day, man. All day.
And here's the thing with that, like that's also up to opinion, because respectable outfits for one person may not be for the other.
That's
right?
very true.
And as a heavy girl, like I was always like, you can't wear nothing too short. You can't wear crop topping. You can't, and all that. And so once I fell in love with my body and was like, but you fine as fuck, and all that, I started wearing shorts and crop tops. Right? I'm not wearing it any and everywhere, right? Because I'm wearing it for me. Right.
Yeah.
If I'm with my dude, I want to make sure he's comfortable with me going out like that, because I don't want him to have to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know niggas are stupid, right?
A lot of shit matters, man. A lot, and it sucks to say it. Like, ain't nobody trying to control nobody, but you can't walk around acting like a lot of shit doesn't matter, man. A lot of shit factors in, yo. It really does. A man can't say one thing and a woman can't say another thing. We should be working together, just like every fucking thing else. We gotta understand it. I ain't gonna tell my babies, oh, it's hot out here, don't put shorts on because men look at you. Fuck you. Like, at the end of the day,
and that breaks the
put some nice, put some shit on that's decent.
Your ass cheeks should be hanging out of more.
That act fair, that act right to unfairness. That very unfairness that we were just talking about, that was like, maybe there's no solve, Brian, what you just did fears that. Now your daughter in 10 years is not sitting where I'm sitting, feeling the way I'm feeling, because you stopped that. And you stopped that because somebody told you that happened to them and it hurt them.
Right. And I still connect between like the little girl who's sexualized and, doesn't love her body and all that. And that's a direct connection to the girl who's showing her titties on the internet.
That's right.
Don't feel good about herself.
At 13 and
she's
shit.
learned over time that the only value she has is her titties.
Yep.
That's right.
So now when I get on,
or a million likes on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah,
now when I get on the internet and all that, I'm showing titties and ass because that's what's getting me attention. That's what's paying the bills, right? That's all the likes and the follows and the, now is half of the dudes in the DMs trying to holler? Absolutely. But then they learn how to manipulate that too, right? So it all becomes
definitely.
Here's my my take on it a little transition into fathers and stuff. We all know moms, man. Like, well, just about all of us. We came out of our mama coochie, and that's how we here today. So shout out to my mom and all the moms out there. But I definitely want to say, being like from a perspective, like a woman perspective, raising a girl, they can only they could do what they can do, and especially if they've been sexually assaulted or sexually abused at a young age, is very I want to say could be challenging in a lot of situations though. But from a male perspective, coming in and just letting their daughter know, their child know, especially a little girl, that you accept yourself and let you be comfortable sort of in your skin, and whenever you were, be respectful and everything like that. And I think sometimes when we do have trauma sometimes it get passed down.
Yes.
Sometimes not purposely, but accidentally.
Okay.
Sometimes passed down to our kids, through stories or whatever. You just,
Absolutely.
like. But I think it.
Epigenetics.
Say it again.
Epigenetics. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, off the genetics and stuff like that. And I think it's imperative, from a perspective like a father figure to protect, his little girl, his all of the, kids or whatever, but specifically little girls in a situation like this. Like Devin said, man, you make sure his girl going outside or his girls going outside with something respectful, or me, I'll be the same,
Respectable, at least.
respectable.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least,
at least.
I think that I want to say, yeah, it plays a factor into both parents, but a mom can only, like, I mean, like, hey, I want to be comfortable in my skin. If she want to go outside with booty shorts on and she don't see nothing wrong with that, then of course maybe the little girl gonna wear the same thing and be comfortable, with that or whatever. But I
Bro,
think
there's
from
dads that do it too. Dads let their kids go out and fucking do whatever they want to do too. It's okay.
Hey, look it. I haven't been in that situation, but I couldn't fucking imagine, man. Letting
Yeah.
my fucking girl go outside, ass cheeks out. She only
Wearing
15,
makeup
14.
and a
Nah,
whole bunch of. I mean, and listen,
nah.
listen. That's why I say, and I always try to like verify, bro. Like this is a difficult conversation because there's a lot of different feelings that people have, in that's related to this topic. You know what sparked this shit for me though? When we were just talking about debate the responsibilities of a man and woman, when we were talking about the child support. And
Right.
I was saying, basically, I was opening the whole floor to basically say which sucks. Like I said, once again, it's a
Mm-hmm.
different topic,
Right.
but because of the fact that men have the option,
Yeah.
it's just what it is. The fact is, men have the. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. They
Yeah.
have the option.
Mm-hmm.
Women, when they get pregnant, they have something growing in their body immediately.
Right.
So you, at the end of the day, no matter what, no fuck all the right and wrong conversation. No matter what, if I smash you and I put shit in you, you got something in you. At the end of the day, whether I'm right or wrong, you got something in you. That has to be
And them
kind of a
babies
factor. Yeah, that's got to be a factor.
Yeah.
As a father of 5 daughters, I would never let that happen. My job as a father is protecting my girls.
Right. Hell
You know,
yeah.
I mean, hey,
I homeschool my baby. I don't even. She ain't even going to school, motherfucker. I'll tell y'all,
That's the
I
best
ain't
thing you
fucking
can do
playing,
for her
bro.
too.
I'm not playing, bro. I know I'll go to job. I'll be on America's Most Fucking Wanted, and I already know it. And is it selfish? Kinda. I don't give a fuck.
But
I'm
it is what
protecting
it
my
is. Like
baby,
you're
yo.
supposed to protect. You're supposed to protect. You're supposed to protect.
Yeah.
yeah, you're supposed to protect, man. Like I just said, I was just looking at a video, um, and it was just like the dad was just talking to his little girl. Actually, he wasn't talking to her. It was just about she was a teenage, and you know how little girls get whatever they want with their daddies or whatever. Little girls. That's my little baby girl. She can get whatever she want, or whatever. And I was just looking at that video, and I was just like, damn, I got a son. I couldn't. I would, if I had a daughter, I mean, that'd probably melt my heart. I don't know about it. I probably wouldn't be on Brian podcast talking about what was Ray Mysterio? What was his name?
Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Dragon Lee. But yeah, if I had a girl, man, I'm just like, I just couldn't imagine, man, just knowing how dudes are, knowing. Dog, like
It's
I
hard.
can't.
It's hard because I have all girls, right? And my biological and adopted, and I had to teach them the same thing. And I remember when we were in Minnesota, how I would tell my older daughter, like, you can't wear leggings without something to cover your butt, right? And she wanted to do what she wanted to do. And then one day she came home and she said, well, some things went down today because this boy decided he wanted to grab my booty and all that. And I was like, wow, that's not your fault. It is your responsibility to not entice, I guess, right? Because
Yeah,
men are
that was a
visual
good way of
creatures,
saying that shit.
and because it wasn't her fault, but like you have to have. I told him you gotta have booty responsibility. You gotta have titty responsibility, right?
That was
Like,
yo, Charmel. You just said that shit. You just said that shit in such a good. It's not your fault. Ain't nobody. You should never. That ain't nobody should ever blame the victim. That's fucking
but
bullshit.
you have to be aware, right? You still have to be aware. I
Let's
got a
be
big
honest,
ass.
man.
I got big titties. I already know when I hit the streets, people gonna be looking.
That's
Right?
bullshit.
Let's
Look
be
at
honest.
let's be honest. Look at we're gonna be honest.
Let's be
That's why
fucking honest,
that's
yo.
why I'm saying I couldn't imagine because I know how I am. I tell babe, look here, the bigger the booty, look here.
Motherfuckers gonna look. I mean,
I'm
that's
gonna
dumb.
look.
That's
Look,
attraction,
and
yo.
I'm gonna
I'm
say this too
saying,
as a
like,
woman too. Like, and Harley says the same. Like, we know people gonna look when we dress in a certain way. Like we're garnering some of that attention because it does. The energy do make us feel.
It make you feel good.
good. It's good.
Like plain and
Y'all
simple stuff,
beautiful. Shit.
you know.
Especially like the day that you feel. I'm talking about like I
you feeling yourself?
at the gym, back looking good.
Yeah.
Little dress that stop right at the top of the crack of my ass. I know you looking. I'm insulted if you don't look, nigga. Did you?
I need you to look. Because
Thank
then I'll
you.
be like,
For real, like.
see me, nigga? You saw his cleavage?
Oh my goodness.
You better hit on me so I can tell you no, I got a husband. Hit
There
on
you
me.
go.
Right.
That's that real
I
shit.
get more annoyed with women who are dressing in that fashion and then get mad about people.
Yeah, I don't like
them
that
or whatever.
Yeah, that's that delusional bullshit.
Yeah.
How dare you? This is for me. Stop fucking playing. Like you out here trying to catch. You know, if it was for you, you stay home and wear that shit in your bathroom.
Right, because if it's for you, I can dress up and put it and stay in my house.
Even if it's for you, you know they gonna see it too. Because this
That's
always
right.
for me.
That's
I
right.
love me.
Always for me, right?
Mostly everything you do, like you just said, like mostly whenever I put on clothes, I'm like, yeah, I'm comfortable, but I'm doing it so I look presentable as well. Like I'm not walking outside. Yeah, it's like both of you guys just said, like literally, it's just being honest, man, and taking responsibility and owning responsibility and accountability because it's fucking important. Look at my wife over here.
Look, I want.
Speaking. What you saying?
What you say? Say it.
She mad because I'm looking at other. She said because I'm looking at other people or whatever, looking at booties and booty shorts and stuff.
Like, don't be worried about it. No booty is the only booty he want. Okay.
Up at night. Okay.
All day.
Well, Harley said, man,
breaking it down.
With the booty coming out just under the dress. Oh, that's a hot melter right there.
Do you hear me?
Your ass showing at the bottom.
And if you gonna wear that, you can't wear that and not know what's gonna happen when you wear it.
Some people try to play it, man. Some people try to play it, and that's just like old girl with talking about the money with the child support. Well, I shouldn't have. You trying to play? You know damn well. I would have respected more of just like, hey, listen, I got this money I spend on my son, but every now and then I still do my shit. That's just how I do it. You don't like it, you don't like it. I respect that more than just, I should be able to do this. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, no,
you shouldn't be getting $5,000 for one fucking kid, and you over there, buying him $100 worth of that shit and then spending the rest on expensive meals. And
at that point, having babies is a business. At that point,
that's how a lot of these women handle it. That's why they have 7 kids and then they get fucking $1,500 in food. Listen, I've seen it all, man. I've seen it.
I've seen it all to where they got 3, 4, 5 kids, 6 kids, and they got almost over $1,000 worth of food stamps. And then let's not even talk about the TANF, then the food stamps. Like it's a whole gig. It's a whole gig for them. It's like, well, I don't know.
Fucking everything up.
I don't know what I'm good at. So all I'm good at is having babies and just working the system and just getting more money.
That's it.
And I'm like, dog, like that's crazy.
Like I said,
I don't think they be thinking that through because you still dealing with 7 kids, bitch.
Thank you. That's a lot to do.
I'm telling you right now. And if you don't think that's a lot to deal with, you fucking
that's a lot
crazy.
to deal with.
That's
a lot.
I have a friend who got 3 kids, and I be on the phone with her like, "Girl, get off the phone. I can't go."
I'm telling you, I be telling my brother all the time, like, you really just don't understand. When he be calling me like I'm doing nothing. I'm like, bro, you understand? Even through my wife came home today. It was like, hey, I'm taking Jordan to my aunt's sister's house tomorrow. I almost jumped up and fucking started pop locking. I was like, finally, man. I could go ahead and wake up when I want and do what the fuck I want to do for a little bit. Boy. I never get that shit.
Hey, them days are over with, man, for me. And I just got a little 2.5-year-old. He wake up, I'm hungry. Look here, I'm hungry. I'm trying to get in everything. And I'm just like, babe, can we just lay here for a little bit? Let's just lay here. And we ever had a moment where we just lay here? Boy, I'm telling you, Nana called the other day. Actually, no, my mother came over. And he didn't want her to leave. I ain't want her to leave. I'm like, oh, Mom, you gonna take him? You gonna take him?
Yeah, take them with you.
You can take him. You can take him with you.
Mhm.
You can take him with you just for a weekend or whatever. Then, oh man, that'd be great. But yeah, them days, man. Them days. But yeah, 7 kids, man. Nah, that's
Yeah.
no joke.
I mean, I have 7 girls, so like, and thank God we adopted half of them, majority of them as teenagers or preteens, and
Okay.
so they always adopt a baby that they can wipe their own ass. That's
Mm.
yes, they teenagers and they set in their ways, but you love them through whatever they need to be loved through, but you ain't gotta wipe their ass. So, but it's difficult even at that age, and with kids coming out of the system too,
Shit.
like dealing with
Probably
the
more.
trauma that come with them. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because each
probably
of them have
way
their own
more.
stuff. Right, right.
Hmm.
And it's a lot. So there's nothing. Mm-mm. And even when I got divorced, like I remember the judge was like, "Child support." I'm like, "I don't care about no child support." And she's like, "You what about visitation? Come get his kids whenever you want to." Like, 'cause I'm not. I just want to be divorced, man. I just want give me free. That's
Child
all.
support, child support is still a good thing, but it
Yeah,
just shouldn't be abused the way that it's being abused. Because I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything
right,
against women who are struggling and trying to make it, and the
right,
man ain't doing shit. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
But to
right.
be able to take it and be able to abuse it the way like it
Use it
is
like
now is
that.
bullshit.
Yeah. And my
Yeah.
whole thing was I'm gonna take care of my kids regardless. If he a boy, he could kick me on something cool. If he don't, cool. I'm not making that a criteria for you to see your kids because that relationship is important. So
It
if you
is.
want to have a relationship with your children, have a relationship with your children and all that. And it should not be predicated on cash and all
Mhm.
that. I'm gonna make sure that my girls are good and stuff like that. And then if you mess that up, then that's between you and them.
That's
And I
right.
stop.
It goes back to a conversation I think we was having last week, though, man. A lot of people chase money a lot, man. You
Yes.
know, instead of the relationships, instead of the actual real life relationships, and have communication and talk to people instead of just chasing money all the time. Like,
Yeah.
no, what can you do for me? No, we can't talk unless you paying me. What's your cash
Right.
app? And it's like,
Mm,
damn, though, like, yeah, we live in a world right now where
Man.
it's more so about currency. It's more
yeah.
so about money, like, and it's crazy though. So yeah, women would definitely do that and be like, yeah, they know he a good man. They know he a good father. Yeah,
Mhm.
he was there the whole time. He never missed
Right.
an appointment and everything. But the
Mhm.
simple fact of the matter is, he got tired of your shit. Then that's when
Right.
it came up a problem.
That's
Like,
it.
and
A lot of
you know.
times.
Like that's when it really comes a problem. And oh, you can't do for me no more. Oh, all right now, and then that's what that comes in. Which was all about in the beginning for real. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, we all want to be rich. We all want to hit the lottery and not have to worry about shit. But at the same token, though, like, nah,
At what
yeah,
expense?
yeah,
At
Yeah.
what expense? Right. Because like I say, that those situations with the child support, the kids suffer.
Yep.
The kids
Yeah,
suffer more than
that's the
anybody
worst
else
part
does.
about it, man.
And that ain't fair to them. That's not
Yeah.
fair to them.
Especially
Yeah.
them babies that really wasn't supposed to be born. All of these babies, y'all, these women, y'all trapping these
Mhm.
men trying to get a paycheck every month, and now you
Yeah.
get this baby that's confused. They don't know what to
Mhm.
feel, and you really not present in their life. That's just
Right.
not fair. Just
Yeah.
unfair.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's always a bad part. And having these conversations, like I said, man, like I'm the only man in here that has been through the situation of going through child support. Like I said, my situation is fucking weird. That's probably, like I'm telling you, that's why I'm so passionate when I be talking about shit like this.
Mhm.
Y'all don't understand what I went through to fucking just be a dad. And then
Yeah.
to consistently go through all the shit that I had to go through in the hoops and hurdles, learning a new state. In Jersey, I was running shit. I didn't give a fuck about nobody. And then I had to come to Georgia and fucking go through all this. Bro, listen, let me tell you something. My fucking son's first 10 years, yo, I had to go ahead and learn this whole fucking state and get to rebuild, repackage, repurpose to
Mhm.
get to where the fuck I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've seen this system. Like, I've seen
Mhm.
this system. I didn't notice. I didn't give a fuck about this. I didn't even care about kids before I started all of this.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so passionate about it, to like really understanding, like, yo, it ain't always the men. Like, men, we get a bad rap because we do fucked up shit. But then you really starting the shit that women are doing. I'm not trying to be biblical. I'm not trying to be any of that shit, but I'm just being honest. Like, women are really starting to fucking unwind, man. Trying to match men with their it's just shit is just kind of crazy, man. And I'm not saying it hasn't always been like that. And I'm not saying all women are like that, but it's just like it's just a different era that's being bred because of this. A lot of the social media attention, a lot of this, like, you know, there's no father figures in the household to have an established fucking male figure that you can look up to. And Cardi B and everybody's the only motherfuckers these girls got to be influenced by. And
Sexy Red.
There's a lot of conversation about this shit, man. Just being honest, man.
He's so right about that, man. You're right.
Crazy, yo.
You're right. Yeah,
I just the program, man. Like it's just what is the program that they want people subscribe to right now.
I believe that shit too.
There was a time where the program was different, or it was packaged a little different, and now it's packaged in this way. It's the program. It's the program that you need to escape from if you're the person trying to break the glitch.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta be. Somebody got to shake your ass and wake you up so you can stop doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gardening and shit now. So I'm over here telling my wife, like, man, fuck this house and these TVs. I'm about to go get an RV and
come on,
park that bitch somewhere and fuck rent.
Man, look here.
Trust me, yo.
I always was a big fan of RVs, but now on YouTube, man, like my recommendation page, just nothing but RVs. Like I tell myself, like if I get some money, man, like enough money, I'd definitely buy me a nice RV, dog. Like, nah, all that, you know. I mean, an apartment is nice and all that, house is nice, but an RV, bro, yeah, fuck that. You
want?
Forgot what you heard.
Go and chill where you want to chill.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's right.
Freedom.
True freedom.
Yeah, True freedom. To be a nomad. I've never wanted a home.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, all this shit is a scheme. All of it is a scam. Car insurance, rent, paying mortgage, all of it.
Spending so much fucking money out the ass for no reason. For no reason. None of this shit is important. It's all no reason. All of this shit is no reason.
Yeah. Right about that. Right about that. All right, you guys, man. Yo, anything else you guys want to get off your chest, man, before we wrap this one up? Because this one definitely has been a legendary episode of Beyond 1130, man. For real, for real. That's what I got to say, man. I definitely loved it, man. Definitely a legendary one.
Was up in this motherfucker.
No like, bullshit. Like, you feel me? Like, anything.
I feel like we've been agreeing with each other for too long. That's all. We've been on the same page too long. Every now and then we gotta shake the cage.
Shake it up. A little razzle dazzle.
That's how you know it's real, though. You know what I'm saying?
She stole the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, we ain't trying to accommodate motherfuckers. Like we all talking what we really feel, and that's why it's true. That's why even when we can't come back together after a heated conversation, it's real.
Yeah,
we ain't fucking playing. Like this is how we feel.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
We got our passions about how we feel about things, and you know, and sometimes they're gonna clash. Sometimes we're not gonna understand each other, but you know, at the end of the day.
And look, guys, nobody called anybody out of their name.
Look at that.
Right. Anything disrespectful about one another. So you guys can successfully disagree on camera without having to disregard the fact that you are talking to another human.
Come on, man.
For real.
That's the thing coming back in humanity, guys. You can be entertaining and do all of that great shit, and you do not have to be disrespectful to people.
You don't have to.
Themselves and their humanity.
And fighting and be animals and be portrayed as animals, Real Housewives of Atlanta and all that shit. And even on podcast shows, I've been seeing a lot of different shows where there's one recently where this guy, he wasn't even really saying, the guy was just like, he was like, hey man, this ain't even my show. I don't even know why you mad at me. This motherfucker went and finally said it like a couple times, and he just jumped up and started trying to fight the guy. I'm like, bro, calm your calm your nerves, man. Ain't you too old for that shit?
That hurt. I can't be out here fighting nobody.
I'm telling you, bro. I can't even. If I had to, but I'm to just be always looking to get into something. Ain't nobody trying to do that, bro.
No.
All those people need to come to therapy.
That's right.
Yeah, you need to go to your favorite no bullshit therapist to give it to you raw, for real, for real.
You're like, what the fuck you doing out here fighting? Stop that shit. You know what
hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, man, I appreciate everyone definitely rocking with us, man. Episode 7 here, Beyond 1130. Of course, we going to spin the block with episode 8 next week, and we'll be back at it, man. But before we go, man, definitely make sure, you guys had the floor. The Chanel, you guys let everybody know where they can catch you at the podcast and everything like that.
Choosing Empowerment, accepting new clients. Go to choosingempowerment.com and schedule your consultation. PTBS podcast will be live on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. And what we talking about this week? This week we talking about, I can't remember. Oh, the relationship between Black folks and Hispanic folks. We need to mend that relationship and all that.
Yeah,
so
come together.
Good combo.
Sound nice.
Brown. I am Harley Hendricks 6 on all social media platforms. I am also a co-host on the Love Journal After Dark with the amazing Troy Ryan. Other than that, y'all, I'm around. I am around when you need to. Where do you need to be loved? If you looking for some fucking love, come see your.
She got you.
Come see your auntie Harley. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up, B.
For real. Yo, listen. Ryan B, of course, from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Yo, we got a lot going on, man. Thank everybody for watching. The web show. We just interviewed Troy Ryan. It was a great interview. Learned a lot about him. And then, of course, last night we had Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, where we had an amazing show. If you're a wrestling fan, especially with Lay talk. Hey, listen, Dre, I don't know if you heard it, but Lay was over there saying that Trick Williams need to invent a pimp kind of routine. Bro, and when I tell you that shit is incredible, man. You gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it.
Y'all check it out.
Okay.
But hey guys, follow me over. I'm about to go over to the entertainment show. We're gonna run it back with Kyle Eric, and we're gonna be talking about game shows tonight. Top 5 favorite game shows of all time. It's gonna be a really fun show. And then tomorrow I'll be going live with Dre. My shit, and then Dre will be doing his, but we're gonna be watching SmackDown together, man. We're doing watch alongs.
All right.
So
man,
we killing it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
5 days a week.
Hey, yeah, a lot, man. Definitely a lot. Appreciate everyone once again, man. The crew and everyone definitely for tuning in, man. Make sure you go like, follow, and subscribe to everyone, man. Here on Beyond 1130. Like Brian said, yeah, man, I'll be back at it live here with the watch along SmackDown tomorrow. Beyond 1130, episode 7 next week, and the podcast show with more interviews coming soon. But for now, you guys, this has been a great show. We're gonna see you next week with episode 8. For now, drip from myself, Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, Brian B, Harley, Charnel. Until next time, yo, give all the glory to God, man. Yo, tell a friend, we out, man. Peace.